Pakistan women won the toss and decided to bat first in the second T20 international versus the West Indies women. After 8.1 overs, Pakistan women are 47 for 1. Hello everyone, welcome to the live watch-along of the second T20 between West Indies women and Pakistan women. However, before I join the match, I'm going to go through West Indies A versus Nepal second T20 played yesterday. Or earlier this morning, my apology. West Indies A won the toss and decided to bat first. They made one change to the team that lost the first match, bringing in Aidan Walsh for Akeem Alain. So the West Indies playing 11 read Atanes Charles Fletcher, Chase, who seems to be preparing to bat at number 4 in the T20 World Cup, Carty, Paul, Walsh, Ford, Moti, McCoy, and Thomas. West Indies in their turn at bat made 160 for 7 of their 20 overs. Fletcher, he made 43 from 36 delivery and magnificent support from Gudakesh Moti, who made 33 from only 8 deliveries. For a large part of the West Indies innings, no one expected us to reach 160. At the end of the power play, West Indies were 39 for 2 with Atanes and Charles gone. So in the first 6 overs, we only scored 39 runs. Between overs 7 and 15, we scored 54 runs while losing another 2 wickets. Yes, can you imagine that? Against Nepal, between overs 7 and 15, West Indies only scored 54 runs while losing 2 wickets. So after 17 overs, West Indies were 93 for 4. Then in the next 3 overs, we lost 3 wickets to be 119 for 7 at the end of the 18th over. But then it was the Gudakesh Moti show. For he took 19 runs along with Matcha Ford, who contributed 11 from 6 deliveries. 19 runs came off the 9th over. 22 runs came off the 20th over, propelling West Indies from 119 for 7 after 18 overs to 160. Gudakesh Moti, 33 from 8 deliveries. He flayed the ball into all parts of the ground. It was a magnificent innings from Gudakesh Moti as West Indies made 160 for 7 of their 20th over. When Nepal batted, they got off to a good start in the first 2 overs, but they were restricted to 150 for 9 of their 20 over, with Rohit Paudel scoring 71 of 48 deliveries. Now, the first over of the Nepal innings was bowled by Matcha Ford, and it went for 10. McCoy came on for the second over and bowled a decent over. It only went for 2. So after 2 overs, there were 12 without loss. But in the 4th over, the batsman who was going so well, Lokesh Bam, he pulled away from the stump to give himself room to hit one over the offside. McCoy followed him. And somehow he seemed to cramp up. And he cramped up and he had to leave the field. And 2 balls later, his opening partner, Brutel, went caught by Charles of McCoy. So West Indies getting the first wicket in the 4th over. Brutal gone, caught by Charles of McCoy, and they were 19 for 1 after 3.4 overs. In the very next over, bowled by O'Shea Thomas, which was the 5th over of the Nepal innings, he got the number 3 batsman out, Anil Shah, who's the wicketkeeper, caught behind. To be honest and to be fair, I think that Shaw is still icing his shoulder because the ball gave his shoulder a good whack. However, the Nepali umpire gave the batsman out. Very unfortunate. There was also an unfortunate incident following the dismissal when O'Shane Thomas sent the batsman off the field. I believe the ICC will have something to say about that because it is quite clear in the code. You can banter the batsman as much as possible when he's at the crease, but once he got out, the bantering should stop. And I never liked the idea of O'Shane Thomas sending the batsman off when he got out. No, but so at that stage, Nepal were 23 for 2. Their captain and leading batsman Rohit Paudel came to the crease and steady bowling by the West Indies, except for the very next over by O'Shane Thomas that went for 21 runs. West Indies was always in control. So that's why O'Shane Thomas ended up bowling 2 overs for 23 runs. It's just one of those things. I don't know. I don't know. It's like every time that I join to do a live watch along, there's always some issues with the internet. I just never understand what the hell goes on. Whenever I join to do a watch along, there's always some damn issues with the internet. And I'm tired and I'm fed up of it. I'm absolutely fed up of it. I really don't even know how much you heard. But after we are in the 10th over, I think the final delivery at the 10th over, Pakistan are 53 for 2 after 10 overs. I was going through the match yesterday, and I do not know how much of it you heard. But I was saying that West Indies batted first and made 160. And if it wasn't for Gudakesh Moti, who made 33 of 8 deliveries, West Indies would have been in dire strait, because after 18 overs, West Indies were 119. 119 for 7 after 18 overs. But Matthew Ford, who made 11 of 6 deliveries, and Gudakesh Moti, who made 33 of 8 deliveries, helped to propel West Indies to 160 of their 20 overs. Now, when Nepal bat, I hope you heard me, when Nepal batted, they were going good, but didn't get the support that the captain needed. And at no time did I believe that West Indies was going to lose that match. I want to give credit to Matthew Ford, who have shown improvement in this match. In the last match, his last 2 overs, overs 18 and 20th, in this match went for only 19 runs. In the first match, he bowled the 17th and 19th over, and it went for 35 runs. So that was a good improvement from Matthew Ford. At no time did I think that West Indies was going to lose that match. Now, in this women match, they are 54 for 2. That is Pakistan after 10.1 overs. But the feed keep going in and out. I do not know what the hell is going on, but the feed just keep going in and out. And probably it is not the day to do a watch along, but I do not know why. 55 for 2 now. It is showing 55 for 2. It just came back. I'm glad that you are here. Let me go through some of your comments while these things are happening. The champion is saying, good comeback, my boys. Yes, West Indies came back well, and we must give them credit for coming back well. It was a much improved performance. The team played very well, especially in the field. The fielding was not as poor as it was in the first match. Yes, Casey Carty made a blunder in the very final over when that could have cost us the match, but it was still much better than it was in the first match. So I want to give the boys credit. They feel better. 55 for 2 we are now. Christopher Bristol said, Wagwan, how did you find this Nepal team? Now they are playing against West Indies, and I'm a West Indian, so I'm going to find them because we cover West Indies cricket. So thank you for joining us from Nepal. How do you find this? Oh, I think you're asking, how do I find the quality of the Nepal team? In my honest opinion, I don't think it is a bad team. They seem to be a cricketing team. In that I mean, you do not see any slugging. You do not see anyone who cannot hold their bat properly and so on. They seem to be a cricketing team, and they love the game. And I am absolutely impressed with the number of persons that came out to watch the match. I love this Nepal team, and I believe that Nepal is one of the teams that I'm going to cover during the ODI World Cup. You know, when West Indies is playing T20 international matches in the World Cup, I'll be covering the West Indies matches. But I also think that I'm going to cover the Nepal matches. I love this Nepal team. Pernell Christie, good morning. Welcome to the show. 11 overs gone, 58 for 2. So that is Pakistan winning the toss and decided to bat and are 58 for 2 after 11 overs. I must remind you that there was one change that was made to the West Indies team. Stephanie Taylor has been left out, and I guess because of injury, or probably they're resting her because, you know, for about 2 years, Stephanie Taylor had an injury concern and she was not able to play at her very best. So usually West Indies would have released these information, and so we would have known. But at the moment, there's not a media officer in Nepal. Not in Nepal, in Pakistan. And I guess due to that, we are not getting the information that we usually get. That is why Cricket West Indies announced for a media officer to advertise the vacancy for a media officer. So West Indies, Stephanie Taylor is not in the playing 11, and she was replaced by Janela Glasgow. So that's the situation. And at this stage, Pakistan, who won the toss and are batting, are 60 for 2 after 11.1 overs. So the not-out batswomen are Nida Dar, the captain, and Munira, who is facing the left-hander. She went for a reverse sweep, top edge, over backward, over short fine-legged, running away towards the boundary. Fletcher and Fraser gave chase, and they'll come back for 2. That will push the score up now to 62 for 2. Pernell Christie, good morning, man. Welcome to the show, legend. You're fast becoming a legend of this chat. Good morning, Athena. Welcome. A victory, but nothing to write home about. Yes, you could say that. Indeed, you could say that. So Munira has bowled to that Ramarat ball. She drives down the ground for a singles. So Munira moves up now to 29. Nida Dar, who's on 3 from 4 deliveries, comes into strike. And at this stage, Pakistan 63 for 2. Ramarat is in her second over. Reminding you that this match has been played in Karachi as Ramarat comes in over the wicket, bowled to Dar, and Dar hit this in the air just over the top of mid-off, but it will run away down to the boundary for 4, and the score moves up to 67 now for 2. So that she hit that over the top, just out of the reach of mid-off, and it goes away into the boundary for 4. 67 for 2, Pakistan. So Ramarat there probably just guilty of just pitching up that one a little bit too much. It was high and to the right of the mid-off and goes into the boundary for 4. Let's watch now. Ramarat now is into Dar. Bowl to Dar, and Dar sweep this away. Down backward a square leg. Let's see. The fielder and the backward square leg boundary comes to her right, sends the return in, and they are back for the second. 2 more to Dar. She moves up to 9. And the score now is now 69. 69 for 2 in over number 12, being bowled by Ramarat. So 69 for 2 there, the score being bowled by Ramarat, as Pakistan winning the toss and decided to bat first. Let's watch now. Comes in now, bowled to Ramarat. That's a better delivery. She pushes out, not Ramarat. Ramarat bowls to Dar, and Dar pushes it out into the offside, and there is no run. 1 to come in number 12, in over number 12. I'm just getting a terrible feedback here. 1 to come in over number 12. Something is not right here. Definitely something is not right this morning. 69 for 2 at the end of over number 12. 69 for 2 after 12 overs. Dar is on 9. With her is Munira, who is on 29 from 25 deliveries. And she's probably their very best batswoman. I'm just trying to change things around here to see if I can get it. Quiana Joseph, bowled to the left-handed Munira, who forced this through the offside down to the sweeper on the cover boundary, and she sends the return in. Munira will move up now to 30. The score will move up to 70 for 2. Nida Dar comes back into strike. I'm coming to your comments. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Cardell Armstrong. Thank you very much from Antigua. The shirt looks like it's a special occasion today, man. No, sir. That taken on the pad there, or was it off the outer edge? But it peels away and run down to third man. Ramarak gave chase. They will go through for a single. Let's watch the signal from the umpire. None. 71 for 2. Dar is on 10. Munira is on 30. Joseph is it. It's going to come in now. She choose to go round the wicket to the left-handed Munira. Ball to Munira and she sweep this away down to the fielder on the mid-wicket boundary. They will get one. So they are unable to get the boundaries. Good bowling here by West Indies. Quiana Joseph in her third over. None for 13 so far from 2.3. Dar, who's on 10, is back on strike. Munira is on 31. 72 for 2 over number 13. Joseph round the wicket. Bowl to Dar, and Dar forces this into the offside but cannot score. The score remains on 72. 72 for 2. Good morning, Donald Popper. Welcome to the show, sir. 72 for 2 as Joseph bowled to Dar, and she swept this away from outside the off stump down to the fielder on the backward square leg boundary. That is Alia Lane. She moves up now to 11. That's Dar. The score moves up to 73 for 2 with 1 to come in over number 13. Munira comes back on strike. I believe that she is probably Pakistan's best batswoman. Let's watch now. Munira is on 31. 28 deliveries. Ball to Munira, who slug sweep. Top edge. The keeper gave chase, but it drops in no man land. The short fine leg comes around, slid, stopped it from passing her, and they go through for a single. So at the end of the over, 74 for 2. After 13 over, Pakistan women winning the toss and decided to bat first, or 74 for 2. West Indies keeping a reign. 13 times 5 is 65. 13 times 6 is 78. So they are below 6 runs per over. So they are below 6 runs per over. Yes, we need to keep it tight. Yeah, keep it tight, girls. Although they are below 6 runs per over, this is good bowling. I'm trying to decide because I'm not getting any report. I don't know if there's dew. I don't know if there's going to be dew. It's a night game. It's already night. But I expect that as the night goes on, there probably some more dew. This time of the year in Pakistan, usually very dry. So let's see. That's Matthews over the wicket, round the wicket to Mudira, who cannot beat extra cover, and there is no run. Good effort there by the fielder at extra cover. 32 of 30 deliveries is Munira. Dar is on 11 from 10. 74 for 2. Matthews bowl to Munira, who drives in the air down to long off. Once the ball, we have seen it, and I would have said it. 75 for 2 now. She moves up to 33 from 31 deliveries. I would have said it that once you bowl outside to the off stump to the Pakistani women, they tend to hit the ball in here. And we have seen it again. Even though they may score through the offside, they are hitting the ball in here. Matthews just making some adjustment to her field here. 75 for 2. We are in over number 14. She wheels away and comes in over the wicket. Bowl to Dar, and Dar tuck this into the onside. They go through for a quick single. The score will now move up to 76 for 2. Dar will push it up to 12. Munira, who is on 3, comes back into strike. 13.3 overs have been bowled so far. This is the second by Matthews. 1.3 overs, none for 10. Usually Matthews doesn't concede 10 runs off 9 deliveries, but it's the game of cricket. Over, round the wicket she comes. Bowl to Munira. Is down the pitch. Hit it in the air. Over the top of extra cover. Let's see what will happen. The sweeper comes off the boundary. Sends the return into Matthews on the bounce. And I cannot understand why they keep on doing this. I saw it in the men game. And again, that was Chedi Nation. And again, I'm seeing it here. The both batswomen were in their crease. They were not going for a single. Chedi Nation comes in and throw the ball on the bounce to the bowler. As a result, it passed her. Lobbed the ball in the bowler hand, man. Why they just don't lob the ball? Round the wicket, ball to the left and the Munira, who pulls away through mid-wicket. It's going to run very close to the boundary. Comes around there, that's Janela Glasgow. She feels, sends the return in, comfortable take by Matthews, and they go through for 2. So 80 for 2 with 1 delivery to come in over number 15. That was good work by Janela Glasgow on the mid-wicket boundary, covering a lot of ground to her left, and they go through for 2. Matthews round the wicket, ball to Nirira, down the leg side. She tucked this away, down to short fine leg. Let's wait for the signal. It will be 181 for 2 at the end of over number 14. So Matthews have conceded 14 runs from her 2 overs. It was a leg bye. I'm saying this. The batswoman, the theory is that if you're on the boundary and you're sending in the return, if you skid it off, it reach the keeper or the person taking it at the non-strikers end quicker, that much quicker than if it travels through the air. I can understand that theory. But when the batsmen are not going through for any run, and we saw this in the Nepal match, where a number of overthrows were given, why do you need to skid it off from the edge of the 30-yard circle? Why don't you just lob it to the bowler or lob it to the wicket keeper? There's no need for that. I'm going to ask the director of cricket, what's the theory behind that? They're not going through for any single. Why do you need to skid it off? Just lob it, man. I just think that sometimes they do some things. Let's watch Joseph over the wicket. She's bowling to Munira. So this is Joseph's final over. She have conceded 15 runs so far from her 3.1 over. 81 for 2. Joseph into Munira. Is down the pitch again. Swing it through the onside. It's going to go very close to the boundary. Diving effort by the fielder. Can't stop the boundary. It goes into the boundary now for 4. And that will push Pakistan up now to 85 for 2. Good effort there by Nation on the boundary. But she just could not stop it. But she did put in a good effort there on the boundary. So 4 runs to Munira. And again, the runs are being scored through the onside. We need to keep this ball 2 stump outside the off stump. And she dabbed this into the offside. That is it. The field at backward point gave chase. They got a single. And the score moves up to 86 for 2. Keep the ball 2 stumps outside the off stump. And you are not going to get those power shots from the Pakistani. All their power shot is through the onside. Alia and Tuba, who are going to come shortly, they can hit the ball through the offside. But these two are typical onside players. Anytime they try to play it in the offside, it goes into the air. That was short, cut away, cannot beat backward point because the ball was outside the off stump. And although it was a long up, she was unable to put it away. Good stop there by Cherry and Fraser at backward point. Dar Seckers as Quiana Joseph in her final over round the wicket to Dar down the pitch, and she hit it down towards long on the bounce to Alia Alain, who sends the return in. She will move up to 13. Munira, who's on 42 from 37 delivery, comes back into strike. The score 87 for 2. 87 for 2 as they're showing back. So why they gone so far back? Let's know. I don't know why they're gone so far back. I do not understand what is happening here. As that one swung away down to long on. So is that the end of the over? Yes, it's the end of the 15th over. 15-6 is 90. So they are not scoring at 6 runs and over, despite only losing 2 wickets. So this is good bowling from the West Indies. 13 for Nidadar and 43 for Munira. Joseph have completed her spell. Quiana Joseph, 4 overs, none for 22. Pernell Christie said the West Indies ladies' feeling has been much better since the tour of Pakistan started. Yes, Pernell Christie, and you would have heard that I said that yesterday, that when you want to know if a team is improving, look at their fielding. And that's where it usually starts, in the field. So Matthews to bowl her third over. The spinners are able to do a better containing job because of that as well. True, very true. Because fielding assists bowlers to keep down the runs. Munira was on 43 from 38 deliveries. Matthews round the wicket to Munira down the pitch. She hit this from outside the half stump over mid-on and down to the long on boundary for 4. Good shot. And she will now move up now to 47. The score 92 for 2. So she was down the pitch and it was in the air, over long mid-on, down to the long on boundary for 4, although the delivery was just about on 4th stump. Or maybe even 3rd stump. Let's watch now as we need to keep this ball wider outside the half stump. And again, she just move across the crease and paddle this down toward fine leg. They're gone for 1. They're going to come back for 2. Or, well, good work there. Did we restrict them to only a single? Yes, good work there. Very good work. I thought there was 2, but good work from the fielder who gave chase. I did not see the fielder. And there's no replay. 93 for 2 now. This is over number 16. Good going by the West Indies. The current run rate is just over 6. As Matthews over the wicket, ball to Dar. That's on the stump and she swings this away down towards the boundary. Cherry and Fraser took a good catch running around at the mid-wicket boundary. Oh, wonderful catch by Cherry and Fraser. She has been catching really well. I know I have given her some flack, but I cannot take it away that she has been catching really, really well. And that's another magnificent catch running around at the mid-wicket boundary. Very close to the boundary. She was able to keep her balance and took a very, very good catch. And Nida Dar, Pakistan captain, is out, caught by Cherry and Fraser. Good catch there. Wow, well done, well judged, well executed, Cherry and Fraser. Congratulations, Pakistan lost their 3rd wicket. And they are now 93 for 3 in over number 16. Matthews picking up her first. Jay is asking who is playing for Taylor. Janella Glasgow, the West Indies under-19 pace bowler. I think she's from the Windward or Leeward Islands, but she's from one of the islands. So she has replaced Stephanie Taylor. I would have gone with Rashada Williams. Janella Glasgow did get some runs in the T20 Blaze, but I still would have gone with Rashada Williams. I do not know if Stephanie Taylor is injured or they are resting her, but I would have gone. Janella Glasgow made 92 runs from 5 innings in the T20 Blaze. Her strike rate was 70.7. Rashada Williams' strike rate was 92.89. I would have gone with Rashada Williams. Matthews over the wicket, ball to Alia Rios, and that one comes back into her and she plays it to the fielder short mid-wicket, and there is no run. Alia Rios is one of the few Pakistan batsmen who can genuinely hit the ball through and over the offside. Matthews now bowled to Rios outside the half stump, beaten. She was looking to cut, but she was late on the shot, and it glides through to the keeper, camera keeping, and there is no run. Sorry. 93 for 2. Riaz yet to score. Has Matthews to come into her now. Has my screen gone blank, so I will take it. Leslie Blake, thank you for checking in. Big up Cricket Forum family. Thank you for checking in. So at the end of the over, the score is 94 for 3. Riaz is off the mark. Munira is on 48 from 40. 94 for 3. 4 overs to go. Matthews have completed 3 overs so far. 1 for 20. The batswoman out for Rosa made 14. Admin made 10. Munira Hali, she's on 48 from 40 deliveries. Dar went for 13. The 2 batsmen at the crease are Ali and Alia. So Ali and Alia are the 2 batswomen at the crease. What up? What up? You get my T20 World Cup squad? I I have seen a number of World Cup squad. I generally reply and thank everyone for participating and expressing their team, give their views of what they think the squad is. So I would not be able to say if I got yours, but if I reply to it, it means then that I got it. If I did not reply, then I never got it. So that's just because I generally reply. Once I see them, I will reply. Pace bowler Stefan is a batsman. Yes, yes, that is true, and that is why I do not understand why they have not gone with Rashada. She's a good fielder, and as I said that she made 92 runs in the T20 Blaze, averaging 23 from 5 innings. But when you compare that to Rashada Williams, who made 183 runs in the T20 Blaze, averaging 46 with a strike rate of 93, I would have definitely gone with Rashada Williams ahead of her. But let's support those who are on the field. She's on the field, so we have to support her. Fletcher is into Alia, who cuts this away through the offside. Down to Nation on the cover boundary, who sends the return in. The score moves up now to 99 for 3. Alia is on 6 from 5 deliveries, and Ali is on 48 from 40. So Munira Ali is on 48 from 40. She comes into strike. She's going to face up to Fletcher. None for 14 from her 2.2 overs is the score so far. 99 for 3. We are in over number 17. She comes in, bowl to Ali, and Ali dab this down to short third man. She moves up to 49. Alia, who's on 46, comes back into strike. So Ali is on 49 and Alia is on 6 from 5 deliveries. Alia is a big, strong girl, and she, as I said, is one of the few Pakistani batswomen who can hit the ball through the offside. Yeah, you could call her an all-rounder. Fletcher bowled to Alia, full toss on the middle stump, and she worked this away down to long on. They go through for a single. Alia Alain comes to her right, cannot prevent the second. The return comes in. She will now move up to 8. The score is now 102 for 3. We're over number 17. It is being bowled by Afi Fletcher. They call her Mama or something like that, or Mama, something like that. She's over the wicket, bowled to Alia, who chips out of the crease, but she didn't get the length that she want, neither the width, and she blocks it back to the bowler for no run. 102 for 3. Alia seconds in her crease. With her is Ali, who's on 49, but Alia is on 8. Fletcher comes into Alia, and Alia is beat. A loud appeal out leg before. Well bowled Fletcher. She lunges forward, misses the bat, taken on the back pad. That would have hit Miggy Stump, and she's out. She's saying that she got an edge, but we know how batswomen and batsmen stay. Let's watch the replay. Forward. Oh, that misses the bat to me. It misses the bat, took the back leg, and she was out plumb leg before. The Pakistani umpire raised her finger. She was utterly disappointed, but that replay didn't show that there was any edge, and Pakistan are 102 for 4, and the dangerous Alia Riaz has gone leg before to Afle Fletcher. Yeah, she made some runs, definitely. As I said, she definitely made some runs in the T20 Blaze. I think she was the 10th leading run scorer in the T20 Blaze. Of all the batswomen that play, of all the players in the T20 Blaze, her 92 was the 10th highest score. And Anthony Aaron, you are doing great for us on YouTube. Are you a Jamaican? Yes, I am a Jamaican. Yes, I am a Jamaican. I sent mine on Instagram to your messenger. All right, I will check it, Jason Humphrey. I'll definitely check it. As the new batswoman is Aisha. So Aisha is the new batswoman. So she will join Ali. What's Aisha last name? I'm trying to get Alicia last name because I tend to like to call them by their last name. What is Safar? Zafar, Z-A-F-A-R. How do you pronounce that? Zafar. So Zafar bowls to, that's pulled away through the onside. They're gone for one. That's all they will get. The score will move up to 103. And that is Munira Ali 50. Congratulations, Munira Ali. Well played. 50 from 42 deliveries. I'm certain the Pakistani would have loved for you to go a little faster. But that's the situation. The West Indies team is a top-notch team at this moment. 50 from 42 deliveries. 4 fours. Good innings. Well played, young lady. Good for you. So Pakistan are 103 for 4. So Zafar isn't on strike. Let's call her Aisha. That is easier to pronounce. So Aisha is on strike. And Ali is on 50 from 42 deliveries. Ramarak to bowl her third, the second delivery for her third over. 1 for 14 from 2.1 overs. Let's look at the field. There's a ring of 4 from backward point to extra cover, and then there's a long off. Ramarak over the wicket, bowl to Aisha, who strokes this down to long on, comfortable for a single. They will go through now. 104 for 4. Ramarak is in her third over. Aisha now is on 1 from 1 delivery. Ali, who have made 50 from 42 deliveries, is back on strike. You know, they're interviewing the Pakistani coach at this moment. 104, 2 overs to go after this one. Ramarak, bowl to Munira. She hits it in the air, down towards the extra cover boundary. Gets there now, 4 runs. Or she came down the wicket and she played that well inside out, over the top of the inner field and goes down to the boundary for 4. She moves up to 54 from 43 deliveries, and the score is now 108 for 4. So Pakistan giving it a go here, 108 for 4 in 17.3 overs. They'll probably need to get up to about 135, 140 to really challenge this West Indies team. Ramarak bowled to Halley, and she swung this away through mid-wicket, straight to Nation on the boundary, who sends the return in. That's Blasco, sorry, to the bowler. Comfortable return. She never, you see, that's a comfortable return. Why can't we do that more often? And they go through for a single. The score 109 for 4. Aisha now, who's on 1, comes back into strike. Ramarak in her third over. She's going to bowl to Aisha. She comes in now, just about now. Bowl to Aisha, and Aisha swings this away. Got the bottom edge. It goes away down to backward square leg. The fielder comes around to her right. They're looking for the second. It's not on. It comes into the keeper, who moves away from the stump, judges it well and collected. Just a single. 110 for 4. Aisha moves up to 2. Munira Ali, who's playing a very good knock on 54-5 from 44 deliveries. She comes back into strike. And she have really held this Pakistani innings together. I've long think that Ali is the best batswoman in the Pakistani team. And she showed it again today. Ramarak just pulled up out of her run-up. The score 110 for 4. Ramarak in her third over. 1 delivery to come in over number 18. Pakistan 110 for 4. As I said, they'll probably need to get up to 135 minimum. Will they get there? Ramarak bowled to Ali, and Ali drives straight to the fielder on the edge of the circle at extra cover. There is no run. At the end of 18 over, 110 for 4. Can they get 25 off the next 2 overs? Because I don't think anything under 135 will be able to challenge the West Indies women. I was going to make the point that in the previous match, Ailey Matthews made ducks, and I guess she's going to come to repair that damage. Jocelyn Lawrence, how are you? Good morning. My World Cup squad is King, Charles, Etty, Powell, Russell, O, Mayer, Shepherd, Chase, Puran, Moti, Hussein, Shamar, Alzari. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Thank you for submitting your squad. We really appreciate it. The squad should go to the ICC by the 1st, which is Tuesday. So anytime now, I think the West Indies will be releasing their squad. I checked my email just before I come on screen. Stop. Fletcher got her second wicket. Aisha came down the crease, misses it, and Canberra did the stumping. Pakistan lost their fifth wicket. Aisha gone for 2 from 3 deliveries. have to charge. There's a lot of wicket in hand, but she never get anywhere close to the ball. And the moment she left her crease, you know that she was in trouble. She came down, misses one that turns away from her outside the off stump, and Canberra did the rest. She whipped off the base in a flash. And Ayesha gone, Fletcher getting her second wicket. There she goes, down the pitch, misses, and the bails are off in a flash. Oh, well done, Canberra. Well done, brilliantly done. She whipped those bails off in a flash. So thank you for your team. I'm going to see who you have that I don't have. Oh, well, I think you have the team that I have. Yes, I think this is the same team that I have that you have. No, I don't have Mayers. Who I have instead of Mayers? I have Rutherford instead of Mayers. You do not have Mayers. You have Mayers, but I have Rutherford instead of ahead of Mayers. But again, well, this could be a no ball. You know it's a no ball though. Did she took the ball before it passes the stump? Very interesting. It could be a no ball here. Did she collect the ball before it passes the stump? This is going to be very, very interesting. I just thought it was a given that she was out. It's going to be very interesting. Did she collect that ball? Look at that. It's going to be very, very interesting. Did Cambridge touch and go here? I wish I have another angle. And that is what they are checking. Let's see the decision. If it is not out, I would not be surprised. Is that the screen free? Not out, not out. I'm not surprised. It's going to be it's not out. I think that Canberra collected the ball before it passed the stump. And it's not surprising that it was not out. And that is unfortunate. That is what, when I say indiscipline, these are the things that I'm talking about, Not a ball that you dive off and misses or those things. But this is a clear indiscipline. There's no excuse for not waiting until the ball to pass the stump. No excuse. No excuse. Oh, she does better the next time. Come on, Canberra. I know you'll do better the next time. Fletcher down the crease again. Come and hit it straight back to the bowler. Dropped. She was down the pitch and hit it straight back to the bowler. Now, a drop is different. Is it different? I don't see that as indiscipline. I just think it's unfortunate. Everybody drop a catch. But when you don't allow the ball to pass the wicket, that's his indiscipline, man. Looking to hit that through the offside, through the onside, through to the keeper, and there is no run. So she's keeping the delivery. The delivery is 2 stumps outside the off stump. 111 for 4. 4 deliveries to coming over number 19. It is being bowled by Afi Fletcher. How is it comes in now? Bowled to Ayesha, short, and she pulls away. That's the length that she wants. Straight to the field, a drop. That's Janella Glasgow dropping a sitter. I hope she has not injured herself, though, because that looks to come off the chest. I really hope she has not injured herself. That looks to hit her flush in the chest. It bursts through the hand. They will get 2. So 3 missed. Oh, it hit her in the hand. Oh, it didn't hit her on the mammary gland. It hit her in the hand. Down the leg side, swept away, down towards the fine leg boundary. That's Ali Alain giving chase. Oh, not Alain, Connell. Connell gave chase, and they come back for 2. And the score will now moves up to 115, should it be? 115 for 4. This is a very, very eventful over. A missed stump because Canberra collected the ball too early. A ball and cart drop and a catch drop on the mid-wicket boundary. Fletcher into Ayesha, who pulls away and slap this down to the offside. A diving effort by the fielder at extra cover, who cannot stop it. It goes down to long on. 116 for 4 now. Ali Will comes into strike. So Ayesha is on 7 from 8 deliveries. Hallie, who is on strike now, is on 55. Congratulations to her for bringing up her half century. Fletcher, 1 to coming over number 19. 6 off this over thus far. She should have gotten the same batsman 3 opportunities in 1 over, and West Indies have failed to capitalize on any. Ball to Ali, who swings, misses, through to the keeper. There's no run. At the end of over number 19, Pakistan women winning the toss and choosing to bat. They are 116 for 4. Now, the point I'm making about the catch that Glasgow dropped on the mid-wicket, unfortunate. That is not indiscipline. We all drop catch, we misjudge them and so on. The ball and card that the Fletcher dropped, that's not indiscipline. We all drop catches. We understand those. But when you do not wait on the ball to pass the stump to collect it, that is indiscipline to me. If she had waited on the ball to pass the stump and dropped it and misstumped her, that I would not classify that as indiscipline. I would classify it as a mistake. I would classify that as a mistake. But when you do not wait on the ball to pass the stump, that is avoidable, man. Matthews over the wicket, ball to Aisha, who swings this away down towards mid-wicket. Coming around to her left off the backward square leg boundaries, Nation sends the return in. The score moves up now to 117 for 4. I have been making this point from yesterday, Jay. So many bowlers in the side, and you replace Taylor with a pace bowler. Don't get me wrong, I support them 100, but I scratch my head sometimes with their selection. Same thing here, Jay. I support the playing 11 100, but the selection is mystifying. She stumped this time now. Harley goes, stumped off the bowling of Matthews. I hope she doesn't make the mistake again. I don't think she does. I hope she doesn't do it this time. I really honestly believe that she wait until the ball to pass this time. Down the pitch, she did wait this time. Look at that. Comfortable, her hands way behind the stump. Well done, Canberra. Well done. That's the spirit. And that's why I said, I hope next time she will do better. And that's the support that they need. Yes, well done, Canberra. Congratulations. She waited this time. And Munira Ali, who I believe is Pakistan's best batswoman, she gone for 55 from 47 deliveries. Well played, Ali. 117 for 5. I think West Indies are in charge of this match. Yes, Jay, I never understand it. Jay, that's over the wicket, not before. That's over the wicket, not before. No, man, yes, it is before the wicket, man. I got what you're saying, but it is, the law is not say over the wicket, it said before. Swung this away. That's Diana. Swung it away. They gone for 1. Misfield there by Chinel Henry. And did they come back for the second? Yes, that allows them to come back for the second. 119 for 5. It is still classified as before. It's not. It's before it passes the stump. Matthews bowl to Diana, who swings this away straight to Chanel Henry, and you expect that she's gonna do something. That's just Chanel Henry. She has to say something. She just can't take the catch and doesn't say something. So Diana gone 119 for 6. That is Chanel Henry, man. She always have a smile. Don't worry about the limp in there. Nothing wrong with her. It's because she take a catch, man. Nothing wrong with her. So I'm just making the point, Jay. It's before the ball passes the stump. That's what the law said. So whether it was above or beside, it is really before the ball passes the stump. And she collected the ball before it passes the stump. And that's why it was a no ball. The ball and cart was a free hit. Remember? Oh, yes, true. Thank you. Thank you. Well done, Jay. Brilliant, 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 Jay. I appreciate that. So West Indies really tightening the screw here now. I don't expect Pakistan to get up to many more than probably 125 the most. Fletcher bowled to Alvi, and she swung this away down to Fraser on the mid-wicket boundary, sends the return in. Just one they will get. 120 for 6 now. So 120 for 6. Let's see what will happen now. Aisha comes back into strike. And the Pakistani spectators, they are nervous because West Indies should get this one. Yes, Rastaman, keep going, girls. Surely. Matthews bowl to Aisha, who is good shot back over her head, but the long off is straight. That's Ali Lane. Sends a return into Matthews. They go back for the second. A chance for a run out. Let's see. That look out to me. That looks out, but let's see. This is going to be very, very interesting. So that looks out to me. They were going back for the second, and that looks out. Let's see. We know it's 120. The return comes in. Matthews in a good position. I love that. She took it out. Yes, out. It looked out to me. And Pakistan have lost their 7th wicket. They are now 121 for 7. Good work there. Who was it that picked it up? Alia Lane, I think, was the fielder who sends the return in. Good work there by Alia Lane. I think she was the fielder who sends the return in. And Pakistan are 121 for 7. 121 for 7. That's the final score. 121 for 7 at the end. 121 for 7 at the end of 20 overs. 121 for 7. So reminding you that Pakistan won the toss and decided to bat first. Feroza, she was the first to go, stumped by Canberra off Ramarak for 14. Sidra Amin, when caught by Matthews, brilliant catch. Brilliant catch at backward point, one-handed. I made a mistake. Amin was the first to go, brilliantly caught at backward point by Matthews, one-handed, diving to her left, off the bowling of Henry. She went for 10. And then Feroza went for 14. Niba Ali, who played a wonderful innings. She was the 5th batswoman to go. She was out in the 19th over. She went caught by Canberra, stumped by Canberra, off the bowling of Matthews for 55. Nida Dar, she was caught by Fraser off the bowling of Matthews for 13. Aliyah Riaz, she was out for 8. LBW to Fletcher, plumb leg before for 8. Aisha Safar, she was not out on 9 from 10 deliveries. Diana Page made 2 from 2 deliveries. And Alvi, she made 1, run out in the end for 1. Bowling for the West Indies, Cherry and Fraser bowled 2 overs for 13 runs. Chinel Henry bowled 3 overs for 15 runs and got 1 wicket. Quiana Joseph, 4 overs, 22 for none. Ailey Matthews, 3 for 25 from her 4 overs. Afle Fletcher, 1 for 23 from her 4 overs. And Charisma Ramarak only bowled 3 overs today. She got 1 for 21 from her 3 overs. After 20 overs, Pakistan winning the toss and decided to bat first. They made 121 for 7. 121 for 7. Keep going, girl. Rastaman, yes, Rastaman. Thank you very much, Rastaman. So that's the score. That's the West Indies. West Indies restricting Pakistan to 121 for 7 of their 20 overs. I'll be back with you in just about 5 to 7 minutes or so. In the meantime, take a look at West Indies fixture for the upcoming World Cup. Welcome back. The ladies have taken the field outside the half stump. White signal. Sadia just bowling that wide outside the half stump as Quiana Joseph looking to cut. And, you know, I don't like this from Matthews. I don't think that because she got a ducks in the first match, in this previous match, she should not have taken first strike again. You know, I hope she's not taking a step back. Over the wicket, ball to Joseph, who swings and misses outside the half stump through to the keeper, and there is no run. I definitely hope it is not a case that that Matthews is taking a step back while she doesn't face the first delivery, as she always does. It's the first time from Matthews' opening for West Indies I have not seen her take first strike, and not because she out for naught in the previous match. It means that she should have not have taken strike. And Joseph off the back foot, just hitting this into the offside, cannot beat the fielder, and there is no run. The score remains 1 without loss after 2 deliveries. Both batswomen is a knot. Well, Matthews obviously would be a knot. She's yet to take strike. 1 without loss after 2 deliveries as Sadia. It's going to come round the wicket to bowl to the left-handed Quiana Joseph. There's a backward point of cover, extra cover. She plays this in the air. The fielder runs back. Oh, just over her head. That's the field at short mid-wicket, and it goes down towards the long-on boundary. The fielder comes off the long-on boundary, sends the return in. Joseph was lucky there. West Indies, however, moves up to 2 without loss. 2 without loss. Philip, long time don't see. How you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Glad that you are here. The women cricket team playing a good. I think we're going to win the series 4-1. I would like a clean sweep. You predicted a clean sweep. Looking to see if your prediction comes through. Okay, thank you, Philip Kane. I hope it does. And it would have been an 8-love on this tour of Pakistan. She comes round the wicket, down the leg side to Matthews. White signal, 3 without loss. So that was down the leg side there. And Matthews looking to turn it away, misses, it goes through to the keeper, and there is no run except for the wide. So we are still in over number 1. 3 without loss, bowl to Matthews, and Matthews drive down to long off. Didn't quite reach long off as mid-on comes across and prevent it from going down to long off, but we get the single anyhow. The score now moves up now to 4. 4 without loss. Both batswomen are off the mark, and I know Matthews in particular will be very, very glad that she's off the mark. So season 1, Joseph. She swung this away over the top, down towards mid-wicket. 1 bounce to the fielder, and they go through for a single. 5 now. 5 without loss. So she swung that one away. Slug sweep, they call it. But she picked out the fielder on the bounce to her. They go through for a single. 5 without loss. We are still in over number 1. Joseph, she's on 2. Matthews is on 1, who comes into strike now. As we look to Zadia. Zadia now comes in now. The final delivery of the first over. She's in now to Matthews. Round the wicket. Slips goes down. Matthews just stuck this one into the inside. The field at mid-wicket field. There is no run. 5 without loss at the end of over number 1, looking to get 122 to win. Now, the point I'm making is that for the first time that I'm watching Ailey Matthews play for West Indies, is the first time she has not faced the first ball as an opener. And to me, that was like a step back because she was out for naught in the first T20 international. I would still want her to face the first ball. I would still want her to be positive. That's how I interpreted it. I would have still want her to face the first ball. Philip Kane, I believe that it is going to be a clean sweep. I don't see any reason why we should not make this 122. As I said yesterday when you're listening to me, that young man that I used to play domino with before the pandemic. And whenever he's on top, he always saying that he knocked out your brain. And I think that's what happened to Pakistan, figuratively, in the first T20 internationals. Not able to win that match. Their brain was knocked out and they are confused. So Joseph is now on 3. 1 delivery ball so far in over number 2. Matthews is going to face up to Diana. She's going to bowl now to Matthews. Matthews is on 1 from 2 deliveries. The right-arm medium fast bowler. She has a slip, the third man, a backward point, a cover, a mid-off, a sweep on the cover boundary. She has a mid-on, a mid-wicket, and a short fine leg. That is the field. She runs in now to bowl to Matthews. She's up, bowl to Matthews, and Matthews pull this away. Down toward mid-wicket for 4. There's no fielder there. It goes into the boundary now. 4 runs. It was short. It was begging to be hit. And Matthews duly obliged and pull it away down to the mid-wicket boundary for 4. 10 without loss. So West Indies now 10 without loss in over number 2. So that was short by Diana, and she pulled it away. Matthews is on 5 from 3 deliveries. West Indies looking to get up to 122 to win. I would love a win is a win, and it doesn't matter to me if we should win this off the final delivery. But I would love it. It would be a clear statement of intent if we win it by 15 overs. Diana to Matthews, and Matthews off the back foot just strokes this to the field at cover, and there is no run. So let me give you the field again. There's a slip, a third man, 3 in a ring on the offside. That's a backward point, cover, mid-off. There's a sweep on the cover boundary. There's a mid-on, a mid-wicket, and a short fine leg. As Needadar makes some change to the field, but I do not see exactly what the change, as I'm not seeing the field. Matthews seconds as Diana up to the wicket, bowl to her, and she drives down to the fielder at mid-on, and there is no run. The score remains on 10 without loss in over number 20, in over number 2. Over 22. No, it's the first over. Most runs in women T20 cricket since 2023, and Ailey Matthews is 3rd on that list, 1,532. And she drives, lovely shot. The field at mid-on did well. Oh, she drove it brilliantly, but the field at mid-on came across and stopped. That was a good shot, though. She moves up to 6. Move up to 6, and the score should be 11 now. 11 without loss. That was a sweetly timed shot by Matthews. It deserved 4, but the fielder came across and stopped it at mid-on. Good work by the fielder. So Diana pitching up to Matthews. Matthews onto the front foot and driving it sweetly down to mid-on for a single. So let's watch the field as Quiana Joseph comes in. So there's a short third man. There's a backward point. There's a cover, extra cover, mid-off. There's a fielder on the mid-wicket boundary. 1 on the long-on boundary. Short fine leg and a mid-wicket. Bowl to Joseph, who whipped this away through the onside, back with a square leg. The short fine leg gives chase. That's picks it up now. They will get a single. She will move up to 4. The score moves up to 12 without loss at the end of 2 overs. Matthews is on 6 from 6. Joseph is on 4 from 6. Oh, thank you, SO. Well done. Well done, SO. So Sam Grady was asking, thank you. Where could you watch the match? And if you're in the Caribbean, you can watch it on Sportsmax. If you're in the USA, you watch it on Willow Sport. So those are the 2 places that you can watch the match right now. And you can always listen to the Cricket Forum. Our young ladies are playing well. Yes, they are playing well. I would have said it, I think, on Saturday, that there's improvement in the fielding over the wicket. Ball to Joseph. Drop that first slip. It will run away towards third man. They're gone for 1. They'll come back for the second. And that's all they will get. She moves up now to 6. This total will move up to 14. So Sadia tossed that one up outside the half stump. Quiana Joseph was on the back foot, trying to force it through the offside, got the edge, and dropped a comfortable catch, dropped that first slip by Alice. She should have taken that, and it goes away towards third man. They got 2. Joseph moves up to 6, bold, and she dug out a Yorker to the field at cover, and there is no run. So 14 without loss in over number 3. Bold, yes. Hedge, and it should have been taken. I think it was a comfortable catch. I just can imagine how the Spack hit that in the air. The fielder going back. Will she get there? No, she did not get there. Another run to Quiana Joseph. She moves up to 7. She's having a charm life. A very charm life. She's been played as the pinch hitter. She's expected to bat this way, but she's just not timing the ball properly at this time. Definitely the pitch is slow. So it's not coming on to the bat. But her role in this team is to play that type of innings, but it is not quite coming off today at the moment. Let's hope that she starts timing the ball much better going forward. It's say 14 without loss. They did not go through for a single. Yes, they should have gone through for it. Well, it changes now. 15 without loss. So Matthews comes into strike. It took a long time to change there. And yes, as I said, I thought if it was a, let's watch this delivery from Sadia. She comes in now, ball to Matthews, and Matthews solid in defense, plays it down on the onside. The bowler skips across field, and there is no run. As I was saying, our young ladies are playing well. I'm saying that I saw the improvement. If you want to know when a team is improving, look at their fielding. That's where it usually comes first. Sadia bowl to Matthews, who's off the back foot, and she cuts this away. And they will come back for the second run. The score moves up to 17 for 2. And she comes in again now, bowl to Matthews, and Matthews pull this high in the air, down toward mid-wicket, 1 bounce into the boundary. Lovely shot by the West Indies captain. 4 more. Why is it? I don't know. Cherry and Fraser here look a little serious. I don't know what she was thinking about. Well, she looks a little serious, but I understand everybody has their own mood. You don't really complain about that, but she looks a little serious there. 12 from 9 deliveries is Matthews. She moves up now to 21. The score moves up to 21 at the end of over number 3. Joseph is on 7, Matthews on 12. And after 3 overs, West Indies looking to get 122 to win, or 21 without loss. Can you post the link? Well, it's on Willow TV. Yes, it's on Willow TV. Yeah, it's a subscription channel. Yes. Can win. Oh, Prajit Singh, as that one plays down too long off by Quiana Joseph. Is the catch taken? Who is it that is gone? Let's see. Because I was reading the comment. Was it Joseph? Yes, Joseph goes. She picked out the fielder on the long on boundary, and Joseph gone for 7. West Indies 21 for 1. So Dana picking up the wicket of Joseph, caught on the long on boundary. Who is that fielder? I haven't made out the fielder. Honestly, it's easier for me to make out the West Indians fielder than the Pakistani fielder. So I have not made out the fielder. But Joseph goes, caught for 7. The West Indies are 21 for 1 in over number 4. And Canberra came to the crease. Came to the crease now to partner Matthews. This is going to be a very, very important partnership for the West Indies. Especially with Stephanie Taylor not playing. This is a big, big partnership. Yes, so Willow Sport. Yes, thank you. If you're in Florida, you have to check Willow Sport. You have to check Willow Sport. Kalonji, I don't know if she was timing it. It would have been running away to the boundary because she was not like she was hitting it to the fielders. It was just popping here and there. So I don't agree. I don't share that opinion. Camber now is going to face up to Diana over the wicket, ball to Camber, and she looks solid in defense as she plays this out into the offside, and there is no run. 21 for 1 in over number 4. So Matthews is on 12 from 9 deliveries. Camber is yet to get off the mark. It's going to be very interesting to know what really happened to Ailey Matthews, why she's not playing in this match today. It's going to be very, very interesting. I really want to know what has happened, why Ailey Matthews is not in this match today. Camber just placed this to the field at backward point, who charges in, and very aggressive feeling nearby the Pakistani women today. They have been guilty of being too slow in the field, you know, but very aggressive fielding. And even that ball that Quiana Joseph hit over cover a few deliveries ago, I believe if it was the West Indies, I think that our fielders would have gotten to it. Let's watch Diana. She comes in over the wicket, ball to Camber, and Camber drives down to middle, and they go through for a single, shy at the stump. She reach home, and she's off the mark. 22 for 1. West Indies need 100 now from 16.2 overs. 100 needed from 16.2 overs. That was a good looking shot by Camber. Full face of the bat, no sweeping. After the previous match, I saw Sean Diaz having a good chat with Camber. And I love that from Sean Diaz. I really appreciate that. You know, really, really appreciate that. So Matthews comes into strike. As they're just showing back the replay. Cut away. Cannot beat backward point, and there is no run. A shot outside the half stump. Matthews cut it away, but cannot beat backward point, and there is no run. The score remains at 22 for 1. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. We are pushing up to 13,300. So let's get up to 13,300 today. So please subscribe and share the channel with your friends. So slash a like on the video and subscribe if you have not already done so. Matthews is on 22 from 10. With her is Camber, 1 from 3. 1 delivery to coming over number 4. Diana runs into Matthews. She's up there down the leg side, trying to whip it away. Taken by the keeper. Wide signal by the umpire, 23 for 1. 1 delivery to come in over number 4. Matthews is on 12. Camber is on 1. Reminding you that West Indies now need less than 100 to win. Needing 99 now. We're 23 for 1, chasing 122. Diana in her second over. Final delivery for her second over. She comes in, bowl to Matthews, and Matthews hit this high in the air, over the top. No one on the cover boundary. It will run away into the cover boundary now for 4. Good shot there, pitched up to Matthews. And the West Indies captain love it when there's no one on the cover boundary. She just hit it over the top, down to the boundary for 4. And after 27 overs, after 4 overs, West Indies are 27 for 1. Matches on 16. With her is Camber on 1. Pakistan made 122. So West Indies now needing less than 100 to win. 93 more needed. 95 more needed. Camber. Really want Camber to stay there. She's on 16. Well, yeah, it's yes, Kalonji. Thank you very much. 16 from 11 delivery. Thank you very much, Kalonji. I appreciate it. Matthews is on 16 from 11 delivery. Camber is on 1. She comes into strike now. Nashra, I think she bowled left arm orthodox spin. That's it. Nashra, the left, I think is left arm orthodox spin. She bowls. I think so. Let's see now. She's going to bowl to Camber. Let's watch now. As she comes in round the wicket, there's 5. A ring of 5 from short third man to mid off and on the offside, and Camber tuck this in the gap on the onside, and they're gone for 1. The fielder comes off the mid-wicket boundary. The score will move up now to 28 for 1. Camber moves up to 2. Matthews, who's on 16, comes into strike. As we watch now, Nashra, the left-arm orthodox spinner, to bowl to Matthews. She's going to come in to bowl to Matthews. She's up now and bowl to Matthews. And Matthews pulled this away. 2 forward square leg down to the boundary. 4 more. That was short, begging to be hit. And she pulled it away down to the square leg boundary for 4. She will move up now to 20. 32 for 1. West Indies in over number 5. That was short, and she pulled it away off first stump, forward of square, down to the boundary for 4. Lovely shot by the captain Matthews. West Indies rollicking along now at 32 for 1 in over number 5. So Nashra, the left-arm orthodox spinner, to continue. West Indies needing now 90 more runs to win from 15.4 overs. Nashra round the wicket, bowl to Matthews, and Matthews off the back foot punches this down to long off. They go through for a single. She moves up to 21. The score moves up to 33 for 1. Camber is on 2. She comes into strike. Nashra have conceded 6 runs thus far from her 3 deliveries. As we watch Camber, a back point, a cover, extra cover on mid-off for Camber. There's a deep mid-wicket and a short mid-wicket, and she turned this again into the onside in the gap there, and they go through for a single. So this is good batting from Camber. They have a 6-3 field for her because they have decided that they're going to set the field offside and bowl outside the off stump. As always, it must go. Brilliant shot by Matthews. Just pitched up there. Pitching up outside the off stump and over the top, down to the boundary for 4. I lost you there for a minute. What's wrong with this connectivity? Why is there a connectivity issue? Manchester United is not playing. So a lot of persons shouldn't be on the internet because there's no other team to watch in the Premier League except Manchester United to Matthews, and that one got the inside edge. Oh, almost got through there. Almost got through at the end of 5 overs. West Indies going at 7.6 runs per over. They are 38 for 1 after 5 overs. Matthews on 25, Camber on 3. So good going by the West Indies at this time. It was a lovely shot over the top, down to the boundary for 4. So you can watch it on Willow Sport in North America and Flow Sport in the Caribbean. Definitely. ICC TV, but that is if you are in the rest of the world. So yes, that's if you are in the rest of the world. ICC TV will broadcast it. Neither Dar bowl to Campbell, turn this into the onside, and there is no run. So Campbell remains on 3 from 6 deliveries. Neither Dar, the Pakistani captain and off spinner, comes in over the wicket, bowl to Campbell, and she dabbed this down to short third man. It was outside the off stump. She got no run. The score remains on 38 for 1. Nidadar comes in now, bowl to Campbell, and Campbell pulls this through the gap between mid-wicket and mid-on. Diving effort, good effort by the field at mid-on, prevented it from passing her, and they go through for a single. Campbell is on 4, Matthews is on 25, comes back into strike. Kalanja, let me explain something to you. If Kriana Joseph It's Q. It starts with a Q. If Quiana Joseph was timing the ball, it would have been running away to the boundary. She wasn't timing it, Kalonji, and just accept proper reason. If she was timing it, it would have been running away to the boundary. It's not the placement that let it runs away to the boundary. It's the timing that let it runs away to the boundary. Yes, she was just hitting and wishing it would hit the gaps. That is true. That is true. But she was more likely want to hit it in the air. But because she was not timing it, even after it goes over the field ahead, it stop and plug instead of run towards the boundary. I hope you understand now. If she was timing it, those balls would have been running towards the boundary. 26 from 17 deliveries is Matthews. Camber is on 4 from 8. She's on strike. Dar, the final delivery of her opening over, and she hit it dead straight, past mid off, down to the boundary for 4. Good shot by Camber. Lovely shot. She came onto the front foot and it hit straight over the bowler head, down to the boundary for 4. She moves up to 8. Matthews is on 26. At the end of the power play, West Indies are 44 for 1. That's a strike rate of 7.33. Yes, Keith Aaron is not the preferred one, it's a bigger one today. I have a bigger one, Keith Aaron. Thank you, man. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. So at the end of the power play, West Indies are 44 for 1, a strike rate of 7.33. I think I get that right. Simple maths. 2 over 6, 1 over 3. Right. So I get that one. Matthews used good shot deletions. Is it selections that you wanted to say? She padded this away. She beats the short fine leg. They're gone for 1. They come back for the second. It's going to run very close to the fine leg boundary, and they will get 3. Good running by the pair of West Indies batswomen. That will carry Matthews now up to 29 from 18 deliveries, and West Indies will move up now to 47 for 1 in over number 7. So good going here by the West Indies team. So that was a good shot there. She just padded it away, down to short fine leg, and they ran hard and they got 3. So Canberra comes into strike. Nishra again now, bowl to Canberra, and she popped this over the bowler head. She uses her feet. She got a singer. She will move up to 9. Matthews will come back into strike, 48 for 1. So there was Canberra using her feet. She never quite got to the pitch of it, but she ensures that she pop it over the bowler head because she was watching the ball closely. She never lose her shape. She kept her shape and just pop it over the bowler head for a singer. Well played, well played. Although she was beaten in the flight, she kept her cool, look at the ball, kept her shape, and pop it over the bowler head. Bowl to Matthews. Matthews onto the front foot. She strokes this down to extra cover, and there is no run. She remains on 29 from 18 deliveries. Canberra's on 9, 48 for 1. West Indies in over number 7. Nashra, the left form orthodox spinner. She's bowling round the wicket to Matthews, the West Indies captain. Bowl to Matthews, and Matthews, top edge. It was outside the arch stump. She was looking to turn it on the onside. The ball spun across her, took the leading edge, and luckily for her, it drops in front of extra cover. So it was outside the arch stump. It spun a little. She was looking to turn it into the gap on the onside and get that singer. She defends this one. The keeper moves from behind the stump and field, and there is no run. So that previous delivery, pitched about 5th stump. It was short. Matthews was just looking to turn it into the onside and get a singer. It got the leading edge and popped up into the offside, but extra cover was sitting back on the edge of the circle, and it dropped well short of her. Nashra bowl to Matthews, and Matthews cut this and misses, go through to the keeper, no run. At the end of over number 7, West Indies are 48 for 1. 7/7's 49. So we are 1 run less, 7 runs per over. Thank you, Sammy St. Ellen. Thank you, appreciate it. Glad that you're enjoying the commentary. I'm trying to do my best. I don't have a second today. So hopefully I can carry it through to the end of the match. Only 13 overs remaining though. A drinks break should come up after the next 3 overs. So let's see what will happen. Kalanja, thank you. I appreciate it. Nida Dar. Over the wicket, ball to Campbell, is using her feet again, and she drives back to Dar, and there is no run. 48 for 1. Campbell seconds, Dar to her, and she off the back foot, trying to slap it past Dar, but it wasn't wide enough away from her, and she fielded, and there's no run in her follow through. So West Indies well ahead of the time. Ball to Canberra, and Canberra down the pitch, and she drives down to long off, straight to the field. Now comes off the boundary field. The score will move up now to 49 for 1 in over number 8. Matthews will come into strike. Canberra will move up to 10. Matthews on 29 from 22 deliveries. Nida Dar in her second over. She seemed to have damaged her hand there in an effort to stop that drive just now from Canberra. So this is a moment for you to get your comments in. Unfortunately, Dar is in some pain as that big drive from Canberra hit her hand. And she's in some trouble here as the physio is running out onto the field just to check on her. So West Indies, after 7.3 overs, are 49 for 1, looking to get 122 to win. So 51 and 22, they need 73 more runs. It was the return, and I continue to say, why do they need, why do you need to think you need to hit the ball in the turf for it to skid on, especially when the batswomen are in their crease? Why just don't lob the ball to the person? I just don't understand the reason. It makes perfect sense to me to just lob the ball instead of skidding it on, skidding it on when there's no need for that. Just lob the ball to the person and let the person take a comfortable catch. And see there, injure the young lady arm. Although it is her left arm, she does not need it for bowling. SOS saying keep rotating the strike. Yes, please do. Please, they need to do. And please remember to slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. We are approaching 3,300 subscribers, 13,300 subscribers. Hope that we can hit that 300 mark before the end of the day. So please, if you have not already subscribed, please hit on that subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. So Nida Dar seems to be okay. She seems to be okay. So that's good news for the Pakistani captain. So Matthews is on 29, and she's going to face up to Nida Dar. Let's see what happened here now. She's just looking at her field to ensure that everything is okay. So she's facing up to Nida Dar. She comes in over the wicket, and that down the leg side, Matthews looking to pull that away. Wide signal. The score will move up to 50. So that brought up the West Indies 50. Wide by Nida Dar. Probably, the left hand, the balance that you need for the left hand to drive the ball into the pitch. Probably she just feeling a little pain in her left wrist and wasn't able to drive it in the pitch. Let's watch. Dar over the wicket, ball to Matthews, and Matthews popped this short of the field at short mid wicket. Good effort there. Campbell was out of their crease and she whipped the return in. So Dar causing some problem here. It appears to me at this time that the pitch has slowed down and is becoming more and more difficult to bat on, especially when the spinners are bowling. She hit this over the top. Good shot there by Matthews. That's the shot that she should have played. Down to the boundary for 4. She moves up to 33, and West Indies move up to 54 for 1. The previous shot that she was looking to turn into the onside, and it got the leading edge. She was looking to turn it into the onside, and it got the leading edge and balloon. That's the shot that she played now. That's the shot that she should have played. And I realized that she learned that is the shot that she need to play. Hit it up and over the covers, down to the boundary for 4. So let's watch now. Dar again to Matthews. And Matthews has turned this off his spot to the field at mid-wicket, and there is no run. So at the end of over number 8, West Indies 54 for 1. 54 for 1 after 8 overs. They are 54 for 1. Matthews is on 32. Camber is on 10. Dar have completed 2 overs. West Indies needing another 68 runs to win this match. So after 8 overs, so 12 overs to go, they need another 68 runs to win from 12 overs. So Quiana Joseph went for 7, and Camber is not out on 10. So 1 wicket, 54 for 1, West Indies. Love the fitness of Matthews, Sel Kalonji, and some of our ladies. Kalonji, you are right. Matthews seems to be extremely fit, and she seems to be pulling these ladies along with her. This is from I'm watching West Indies women cricket team. This is the fittest West Indies women cricket team I've ever seen, bar none. So that looks to be Tuba, who comes into the attack, and Matthews whip this away off her legs down to the fielder on the mid-wicket boundary. Campbell should say. So Tuba, the right arm leg spinner. This is a very interesting phase of the game. Tuba, in my opinion, is a trump card for Pakistan. If she bowls well, West Indies will have a serious challenge on their hand. If she doesn't bowl well, though, this match will be over in a hurry. And I see this pitch slowing up. I see the ball gripping. And as it gets softer and softer, it appears that it is harder to hit. Bowl to Matthews, and Matthews outside the arch stump. Bang it away over the top of covers. Down to the boundary for 4 more. Lovely shot by Matthews. Just using her crease, using her feet quite well. And accessing the crease. And she banged that away over the top of cover. Down to the boundary for 4. She moves up to 37. It was some of these shots that we saw against Australia. Good shot there by Matthews. So the world number 1 T20 batswoman all-rounder is now turning it on. Let's watch. Let's watch and see how Tuba responds. She comes in, bowl to Matthews, and Matthews cuts and misses. That was too close for her to cut. I'd prefer her to be on the front foot and leading into the drive and driving it through the offside, leading with the shoulder and driving it through the offside. I would have preferred to see her done that with that one just now. Comes in now, bowl to Matthews, full toss. She clips this off her toes. They're gone for 1. The fielder comes in off the mid-wicket boundary. They are back for the 2nd, and this is the difference between the West Indies. One of the major difference between the West Indies and the Pakistani. We run harder. We are naturally faster and stronger than them, and we are back for the 2nd. 61 now for 1. Matthews, she's on 39. Comes in now. Tuba, bowl to Matthews, short, outside the arch stump. She cuts it away, down towards the cover boundary. The fielder comes around, picks up cleanly. Good work. But I'm sure they will be back for the 2nd. Comfortable running by Matthews. 2 more to the total. She moves up to 41. West Indies now 63 for 1 in over number 9. So 9 sevens is 63. So we already now gone past 7 runs and over, even if this is a dot ball. And we only need 59 more runs to win in 11 overs. So West Indies cruising at this stage. But it is very important that Matthews back to the end and Campbell stay with her for a very long time, probably up to about 100. Bowl to Matthews, and Matthews drive off the bounce to the field that cover. There's no run. End of over number 9. West Indies are scoring at exactly 7 runs per over. We are 63 for 1. Matthews is on 41. Campbell is on 11. Reminding you that Pakistan winning the toss, batted first, and they made 121. So West Indies needing now 37-22, 59 more runs to win. When you compare me to a legend like Tony Kozia, Columbus Symphorine, that's a legendary West Indies commentator. You swell my head, you know. Thank you for the compliment. However, I appreciate it and it's good motivation. Thank you for the motivation. And especially happy for those persons who cannot watch the match but are able to follow me on YouTube and get the live score update. And so I try to paint a picture as best as possible what is happening. So Nashua is going to continue around the wicket. The left-arm orthodox spinner ball to Campbell, drives outside the half stump, misses through to the keeper. She whips the bails off in a flash, but Campbell was grounded and there is no run. So that one was tossed up outside the half stump. It bites, it turns away from her. She went for the big booming drive through to the keeper, no run. So Nashua in her third over, round the wicket, ball to Canberra, and Canberra swept this away. Down back with a square leg, straight to the field on the backward square leg boundary. They set this fielder there for Canberra because they know that she's going to sweep 64 for 1 now. That was just on about the leg stump. Maybe the shot was on, but we'll be very guarded that Canberra, that sweep shot that Canberra is playing. We hope that she doesn't overuse it. We have seen her playing nice and straight, and that was the first sweep shot from her. Matthews on 41. Ball to Matthews, and Matthews watched that carefully, and she cuts it away down to the backward point boundary for 4. That was a good shot. She stayed low because the ball stayed low. She bends at the knee, and she cut it away past backward point in the gap between backward point and short third man. Look at that shot. She watched the ball all the way, and she tread the nigger between short third man and backward point down to the boundary for 4. Good shot by Matthews. She moves up now to 45, and the score is 68 for 1. She's on 31 from 31 deliveries. Nashua to Matthews, and Matthews on the front foot places down the onside of the pitch. The bowler doing good work field, and there is no run. Although she was backed up by the mid-on, and West Indies would have not gotten a single. Matthews on 45 faces up to Nashua, the left-arm orthodox spin around the wicket, and Matthews come across her crease and swept it away over the short fine leg head down to the boundary for 4 more. Good shot by Matthews. Is that she moves up now to 49. The score is now 72 for 1 of 33 deliveries. Matthews. So this, let's watch and see. She swept that away. Was that her 50? Just trying to check here. Is that Matthews 50? There's no score on the screen. I believe it's her 50. No, 49. 49 is she. Comes in now. Ball to Matthews. And Matthews places back to the bowler. It travels in the air for a little. Oh, it's a 50 partnership. It brought up the 50 partnership between these two. So Matthews is on 49. Nashua. That's the end of the over. That's the end of over number 10. West Indies 72, and it's good. I love this from Sean Diaz. He's running out onto the field to ensure that he got there early enough to put the plans. I'm impressed by Sean Diaz. I'm impressed. Honestly, Sean Diaz is impressing me a lot. And I clearly see leadership. Whether it's from Matthews, or whether it's from Sean Diaz, or whether it's from both of them, I would have said it yesterday. This West Indies women team, there's leadership there, and you can see the ladies giving it all for that leadership that is motivating them. So at the end of 10 overs, West Indies looking to get 122 to win. They are 72 for 1. So they need another 28 and 22, 50 runs. They need another 50 runs to win from 10 overs. The strike rate is 7.2. Now I'll go through some of your comments. Michael Davis, good morning, Mr. Brown. Happy Sunday. Love your commentary. Keep up the good work. We appreciate you a lot. Thank you, Michael Davis. Thank you for the motivation. I appreciate it. Also, Ainsley Henry, I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much for showing your appreciation. It means a lot to me. Without you, I would not have a clue of what is going on concerning this match. Thank you, Michael Davis. And that comment makes me very happy, because it is persons like you are the #1 reasons why I do this. And that comment makes me very, very happy. This is a time to keep one edge. Don't get rash. So, and that is why I was particularly happy just now to see Sean Diaz, the coach, rushing onto the field at the drinks break, because I'm almost certain that's what he's going to tell the two batswomen. Even if it's not those exact words, but I assume the theme of it would be keep your head, don't get rushed. So we're about to resume after the drinks break. Yes, she's playing fearlessly, and Kalonji is saying that was a fine shot. Yes, it indeed. Do you have any news on Dutton? No, absolutely no news on Dutton. And even this match, we do not have any news on Ailey Matthews, not Ailey Matthews, the other top batswoman, Stephanie Taylor. No news. Tuba to continue to Cambrose off the back foot. She cuts it to backward point, and there is no run. Although she never fielded cleanly, it didn't went far away from her, and there is no run. So Tuba, the right arm leg spinner, 9 runs conceded out her first over. Matthews going at her. Tuba it is to bowl to Camber. She just making some adjustment in the field at the last moment. So Tuba just tossing the ball from hand to hand. She's now quite comfortable with the fielder. Let's watch now. As they're showing the Pakistani coach talking to the players during the drinks break. That's what they're showing. Tuba into Camber. Camber now using her feet, come down, almost york herself. Was able to play the ball out to the cover fielder, and there is no run. She was down the pitch, and when she got there, she almost yorked herself, and it goes to the cover fielder. Nice use of the feet, though. Come bowl to Camber. Down the pitch, hit it straight back to the bowler. Drop. It was hit very hard, though. She's in some trouble. She is in some trouble. That was it very, very hard by Camber. Let's see if the physio is going to come out. Tuba dropped the catch. It was hit like a rocket. She was down the pitch. She hit it very hard, and it burst through her hand, and it goes down to mid-long on for a single. And she is in some trouble. That one was hit hard. The physio is on her way again. I'm telling you. It was a drop catch, but boy, that has to stick. It just has to stick. She didn't have any time at all to react and cushion. No time at all, to react and cushion. She never have any time to just cushion the catch. By the time she did this, it burst through her hand, and absolutely, it went hard back at her. So Campbell moves up to 13. Have been dropped by Tuba when she was on 12. Matthews was on 49, comes into strike now. So Errol Webley, good day. Love your commentary. Why Taylor is not in? Yes, I do not know. I'm going to send that email to the new communication person, who I think probably is learning the job, so he's not as effective as those who were there before. Because if you are aware, the 3 persons that were in the communication department have resigned or have been seconded for the World Cup, and this new guy probably down the leg side appeal, nothing given, so it appears to come off the pad. He's probably just learning the work, and the updates that we'll generally get in the past, we are not getting them. That came off the pad, Matthew's pad. Bowl to Matthews on 49. She edges. Did it drop by the keeper? Let's see if she'll go through and get the single. Was it dropped by the keeper? That's what's wait on the signal. Yes, that's her 50. Dropped by the keeper though, but she goes through for the single. And so Matthews have scored another 50. The first of this T20 series, but it's the third time now in 5 innings that she has passed 50. She was off the back foot. The edge found. The keeper dropped the catch. And Tuba is causing some concern here. So Tuba is definitely causing some concern for the West Indies batwoman. So 2 catches now being dropped off her bowling in this over. And at the end of the over, it is 75 for 1. Matthews is on 50. Camber is on 14. Good over there by Tuba, conceding only 3 runs. And 2 catches were dropped off her bowling. So she's 12 runs conceded from her 2 overs, and she's getting the ball to turn. She's getting the ball to drop on the batswoman. And that one just now, Matthews was on the back foot trying to force it. It turns, got the edge. The keeper couldn't take the catch. And so it went to short third man, and she got a single. And that brought up her 50. So Camber, who's on 14, is on strike now. She's going to face up to Diana. Diana, the right-arm medium pacer, who have gotten the only wicket to fall so far. And she has a short third man. She has a backward point of cover. She has a sweeper on the cover boundary. As the pace comes back into the attack to Camber, and I know Camber prefer the pace than the spinners. So there's a cover, a sweep on the boundary, and a long off on the boundary. Short third man, backward point, and an extra cover. So it's a 5-4 field. You have a mid-on, a short mid-wicket, and a edge caught. No! That was wide outside the stump. For a moment, I thought she edged it, but it went through to the keeper. She did not edge it. It just looked like there was an edge to me. So sorry for the false alarm. She chased a wide one there just now. Wide signal by the umpire. I definitely thought I saw some deviation. Diana bowl to Camber, and Camber slug sweep this from outside the stump to the fielder at mid-on, and they go through for a single. The return hit the stump. I think she's safely home, but they're going to check it. I think she's well home. I think by the time the ball hit the stump, she was past the bowling crease. Not only had she passed the popping crease, but she was also past the bowling crease. I think this is going to be an easy decision. Let's watch. So she was well in. Well, she never quite passed. She was well in, but she never quite passed the bowling crease though. But she was well in. I thought she was well in, but I thought she was further well in than that. Let's see, the return comes in. She was well in, and there's no damage done. And why they keep on looking at this? She was well in. So why you keep on? No, it doesn't matter how many times you look at it. You cannot change. You can't change it. It will remain the same. The ball has not yet hit the stump, and she's in. Look there. You see it? Ball not yet hit the stump, and she's in. No matter what you do. Why are they still looking at this? The girl is well in. Nothing you can do to change it. It's not out. It's a waste of time. Absolutely waste of time. You know, absolutely waste of time, finally. What's wrong with these guys? Who is the third umpire? It's a waste of time. Let's watch now. Matthews is on strike. Diana bowl to Matthews, and Matthews just using the face of her bat and just using her wrist to guide this down to cover, but there's no run. That one was on the stump. I didn't quite like that shot though. It was dead on the stump. And so after a long delay, she's on 50 from 37 deliveries. Diana is going to continue to bowl to Matthews. They're just showing the replay of the strokes that she played to get up to 50. So that's what they are showing. She's on 50. Ball hit this high in the air. It's going to travel a long way. One bounce into the boundary for 4. Over long on, into the boundary for 4. Matthews using her feet, get into the pitch. There's a nice smile on her face. 81 for 1. She moves up to 54. Just using her feet, get to the pitch. About 2 stump outside the half stump, and she hit it high in the air. Down to long on for 4. Good shot by Matthews. West Indies 81 for 1. Needing another 41 runs to win this match. Diana, this is her 3rd over. And she's bowling to Ailey Matthews, who is on 54 from 38 deliveries. Indeed, SO, it was a good shot. Nice use of the feet to get to the pitch of the delivery. They now have put the fielder back on the long on boundary. There's a deep mid wicket. There's a short fine leg. There's a straight mid wicket. 4 on the onside. Bowl to Matthews. Yorker ducked out. She'll get a comfortable single as the fielder is on the long on boundary. Comes in. She will move up now to 55. The score will move up to 82. 2 deliveries to come in over number 12. Campbell, who is on 15, comes back into strike. 15 from 21 deliveries. She's back on strike. Matthews is on 55. 82 for 1. Let's watch Campbell's seconds as Diana moves into her. Over the wicket, bowl to Campbell, and Campbell plays this into the onside, down to long on. They will go through for another easy run. The score will now move up now to 83, or should it be 84? Campbell is on 16. Matthews comes back into strike. She's on 55. 83 for 1. 1 delivery to go in Diana, 3rd over. Reminding you, she has been the only Pakistani bowler to get a wicket as Matthews wait on her. She's up over the wicket. Bowl to Matthews, and Matthews drive off the back foot. Down to long off for a single. That will push Matthews up to 56. Campbell remains on 16. Matthews will keep the strike. At the end of over number 12, West Indies 84 for 1. Yeah, yes, Sean Diaz has been shown on the crease. Naturally, yes, he's having a big laugh. And he's shown having a bite. Or is he taking tablet? He's having a good laugh. Yes, Jerry Campbell is saying, good going Capo. Yes, she's going very well. She's on 56 from 40 deliveries. Campbell is on 16. I think Matthews has kept the strike, 84 for 1. So after 3 overs from Diana, she's the only one to have gotten a wicket. The left-arm orthodox spinner Zadia is back into the attack. And I think that Zadia should have bowled more overs already at this time. And one of the number 1 reasons why I would have bowled Zadia for more than 2 overs. She's round the wicket, bowl to Matthews. Matthews off the back foot, pierce the gap. It goes down to the fielder on the cover boundary, and they get a single. She moves up to 57. The West Indies moves up to 85. Campbell, who's on 16, comes into strike. So Zadia, who got Matthews in the previous match, when West Indies came out to bat in this match, Matthews did not take first strike. So I would not have pulled Zadia out of the attack after just 2 overs. And that one turn away down to long on by Campbell for another single. The score moves up now to 86. Campbell moves up to 17. So I would not have pulled her out of the attack. I would have given her 1 more over to Matthews. Because whenever you have a psychological advantage, you have to try to drive it home. And I think that at the start of the innings, Zadia had some psychological advantage on Matthews. As she beats the inner circle again, it goes down to the fielder on the cover boundary. 1 more to Matthews. This is good from the West Indies batswomen. They're just sticking it over nicely. So she is now on 58 as Zadia is to bowl to Campbell. She comes in, round the wicket to Campbell, in bowl to Campbell. Campbell using her feet and whip this away through mid-wicket. She didn't quite time it as well as she expected, but she got the single as the fielder fielder charged in off the mid-wicket boundary and prevented 2. Matthews is on 58, comes back into strike. Cambridge on 18. West Indies 88 for 1. We're in over number 13. Just a mere 36, 34 more to get. Sadia, round the wicket, ball to Matthews. See, it's high in the air. Will this be the first 6 of the match? No, she's caught. She's caught on the long off boundary. Sadia getting the wicket of Matthews. And this is a big blow. Big blow by Pakistan. Matthews going for 58 from 42 deliveries. Trying to take it to Sadia. And she's out. And now, I want West Indies to win. No doubt about that. That is why we are here. We are supporting West Indies. But you see the point that I was making earlier? That Sadia seems to have a psychological advantage on Matthews. And that is why I would have bowled her for 3 overs up front. And not only bowl her for 2 overs. For clearly in cricketing terminology, she somehow cling on to the catch. She missed it. It missed her hand at the first attempt, but it hit her body, and she was able to caught it. And she somehow, wow! I'm trying to describe this to you. It missed her. One thing for sure, the ball didn't touch ground. I am confident that the ball didn't touch ground. She went for the catch. She went for the catch, but the ball missed her hand and hit her here. So when it hit her here, it fell on her body, but she was able to hold it on her body and turn around, and at no time the ball touched the ground. It seems like it went, where did that ball go? Between her leg, it lodged between her leg, and then she used her left hand to take it out. So the ball did not touch the ground, she's out. But very, very unlucky for Matthews. That ball could have easily gone to the ground, but it didn't touch the ground. The outcome is that Matthews go caught in the deep by Diana off the bowling of Sadia, who got her in the first match, and it will be very interesting to see the approach of Pakistan in the third match when Matthews come to the crease. It's very interesting. It seems like something is going on there. Good going, girls. Keep it going. Yeah, Matt. Yes, Matt. Yes. Thank you. I did say Jerry Campbell. So glad they dropped Rashada. I long to know how she make it into the team. Well, we are supporting the 11 that on the field, but Roddy Latu, in my opinion, Rashada Williams was our best batswoman in the T20 Blaze. She scored 185 runs at a strike rate of +90. No other batswoman in the T20 Blaze did that, and that's how she make it into the squad. She made it into the squad. So let me tell you, Roddy Latu, because you didn't know how she made it in the squad. In the 5 T20 Blaze matches, Rashada Williams scored 183 runs at an average of 45.75 with a strike rate of 92.89. You know the next best batswoman to her, how much she scored? 138 runs. She's not in the squad. And that's probably a better question that you should be asking. How comes Shabika Gajnabi is not in the squad? That's probably a better question than asking how the top performing batswoman. I bet you, Roddy Latu, you never know the data. I bet you didn't know the numbers. So you just come here and choose to say You're a good supporter of this channel. I love to banter you, you know. And so when you get things wrong like this, I love to kick away your foot because you're wrong. Rashada Williams was the best performing batswoman in the West Indies T20 Blaze Roddy Latu. And you are asking how she get into the squad? I know you did not know the numbers. Her strike rate of 92.89 was only bettered by Stephanie Taylor, Shermaine Campbell, and the Guyanese Mandy Manguru, who also scored 111 runs in the tournament and is not in the squad. You know, so I think red card for you for that one, Latu. Red card, wrong statement, wrong statement, Latu, wrong statement. Not a good statement, wrong. You're wrong. The leading run scorer in our tournament, you're asking how she get into the squad? Come on, man, let's support the team. Let's support the squad that is there. Thank you, Christopher Bristol. Big up and respect. Respect, thank you. As it comes in now to bowl to Nation, and Nation drives down to long off, seems in control. They go through for a single. Red card, Roddy Latu. Red card. It's nice to give you a red card, yes, Roddy Latu. God knows, me feel nice to give you a red card. Right over number 14. Canberra is on 19. And she will have to bat deep. We hope these two will take it home from here. As Canberra seconds, bowl to Canberra. She uses her feet. Cannot pierce the gap though. She got it on the full toss, but cannot pierce the gap. The score remains on 90 for 2. And the dismissal of Matthews will definitely give the Pakistani team a Philip Dar. Bowls to Campbell, drive straight down the ground. They're gone for 1. The fielder comes across. Let's see. They will stay on 1. The score will move up now to 91 for 2. So Campbell there using her feet and driving this one straight, passing the stump at the non-striker's end. But the long on was very straight. They got on the 1. Campbell is on 20. West Indies 91 now for 2. Needing a further 31 runs to win with 8 wickets in hand. And I really think that we should win from here. As Dar is it now. Tuba is going to have a very interesting say in the rest of this match. Let's watch. Dar comes in now, bowl to Nation, and Nation pop this over the head of the fielder at short mid-wicket, down to the fielder on the long on boundary, and they will get 2. Good run in here as the fielder has to come around from long on in the region of a short, straight mid-wicket. And by the time she did that, the West Indies batswomen were able to go 2 for 2. At the end of over number 14, West Indies 93 for 2, needing 29 to win from 6 overs. Nation is on 3, Canberra is on 30. The last wicket gone, Matthews, caught by Diana off the bowling of Xavier for 59, was it? Let me double check. Matthews made, let's see, Matthews made 58. 58 Matthews made. So let me come to your comment here. Michael Davis is saying that, Mr. Brown, I was just listening to what you were saying about the Pakistani bowler, where Matthews in concern, and was saying that makes a lot of sense. Thank you, Michael Davis. I appreciate that. 2 boys into Canberra, who uses his feet and drives down to long off. They get a single. Good work by Diana on the long off boundary, and the score moves up to 94 for 2. Good use of the feet there by Canberra. She's using her feet quite well here. Tuba is going to have a big say. These next delivery from Tuba is going to be very important to the outcome of this match. If we can see off Tuba without she picking up a wicket, it is going to be very important. Short, but cannot beat the cover. So there's a ring of 4 fielder in the covers. There's a ring of 4 for Nation. And Tuba is bowling very well. She's getting this ball to drop. She's getting it to turn. Look at the little right arm leg spinner here. She comes into Nation now. Up, bowl to Nation. A Nation drives down to long off for a single. Well played, Nation. Good shot there. That's only where the gap is. I think Pakistan should bring in what you call it now, the mid-off and put the sweep on the cover boundary instead of bold. Was she bold here? Yes, Tuba getting the wicket of Camber. She was down the pitch. She swung across the line and Camber out bowled for 21. She looked very, very ungainly there just now. She came down the pitch, swung across the line, and her arse stump knocked back, and Tuba got the breakthrough. Camber, she goes across the line. She should have been playing straight. Despite chipping down the pitch, she lost her shape. You remember earlier in the Camber innings, she chipped down the pitch to Nazra. And although she never got to the pitch, she held her shape and she just popped it over the bowler head for a single. She should have done something similar again. Are they checking that the keeper might have dislodged the stump? To me, it was a clear decision. It was clearly bowled. Let's see what happened here. To me, it was a clear decision. This Tuba, I love this little leg spinner here from Pakistan. This match is far from over, you know. It's far from over. Let's see what they are saying there. They are going to check if the keeper dislodged the stump. So we need to see from sideways. To me, it's a clear bowl. Let's see now. Down the pitch. Clear bowl. I want to say, did she touch the stump right there? Go back a little. Go back a little. You need to go back. Yes. No, the ball has not yet. Go back before the ball reach. Come on. Don't be disingenuous, producer. Yes, this is better now. Did she just touch the stump? And this is sheer indiscipline on the part of Alvi if she touched the stump, you know. Sheer indiscipline. You cannot do that. You just cannot do that. From this angle, look, it's tight. You just cannot do that as a wicket keeper. You cannot do that. You cannot do that as a wicket keeper. I think she's bold, though. I think this shows it better. She's bold. I would give it out. You just cannot do that as a wicket keeper, though. But it was a poor shot right there. Right there, it looked like the gloves. That's the picture that I'm concerned about. Right there, the gloves seem to be touching the stump. Right, that's the picture. That picture is the one that shows the glove touching the stump. Right there. Right there. Wow. Wow. Very interesting. Who would want to be a third umpire? Who would want to be a third umpire? Who would want to be a third umpire? Anyway he gave this, it will be controversial. This is one of those, if I was the umpire, I'd just spin a coin. I just tossed up a coin if I was the umpire. Please smash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. Who would want to be an umpire? Who would want to do an umpire? Whoa. Whoa. Let's see the decision. Out. It's going to be tight. Very interesting. Out. She's out. I can accept that. I think it is more out than not out. You know, there's a front picture we had hit the half stump, and I just think that it is more out than not out. But this is crazy from these wicket keepers, man. You have to concentrate. Crazy, crazy. So West Indies have lost their third wicket, and in comes Chinel Henry, who made. It's going to be very interesting to see Chinel Henry approach here as she joins Nation at the crease. It's going to be very, very interesting to see the approach of Chinel Henry as she joins Nation at the crease. It's very, 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 very going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Nation is taking guard. So West Indies have lost their third wicket and Chinel Henry walked to the crease. Roddy Latu is as simple as that. Yes, Christopher Bristol, he didn't do his research. Yeah, Jay, it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. In bowl, down the leg side, Henry looking to swing it away. It's wide signal. They're gone for one. They're going to come back for the second. I'm sure that Nation is going to push for the third, but she doesn't. So 3 wide there. So the score moves up to 98 now. 24 needed. Please remember, if you have not already subscribed, please hit on that subscribe button. And let's pass that 13,300 mark today. Let's pass that 300 mark. Never seen an international perform. Never seen an well, why I'm mixing up there? It should be and never seen an international performance. So sorry, but so never seen an international performance, and that's what matters the most. Now, Roddy Latu, now again, you need to do your research. How many batswomen in this team averaging higher than Rashada James for the West Indies? Stephanie Taylor, Shermaine Campbell, and Ailey Matthews. Name me another batswoman who is averaging higher than Rashada Williams Roddy Latu. So thank you very much, Roddy Latu. We appreciate you being here. Well, I'm going to leave you guys to go. I'm going to leave you guys to go at it. I'm really going to leave you guys to go at it. I appreciate the banter. This is one of the things that I love about the community. That banter is, you know, that banter is Jay, oh yeah, oh Jay, they were begging for it to be. Oh, I think, as I said, I think it is more out than not out. You know, I would say 55-45. It was a very close one. It was a very close one. Drive Henry down the field, down to long off for a single. So that brings up the West Indies 100. So West Indies now need 22 runs to win, with 4 overs and 5 deliveries. 22 runs from 29 deliveries. Dar in her final over. I've conceded 18 runs thus far. 100 for West Indies at this moment. We should win this match from here. Bowl to Nation, and Nation cuts and misses. That was very close to the off stump, and it goes through to the keeper. Now, we need to keep a cool head here. I think, who was it that said that we need to keep a cool head? I realized that when the matches get tight, oh, that one came back in sharply. She was looking to cut. Nation was looking to cut. And the off break turns back into her sharply. It took her on the gloves. It goes out into the onside. They go through for a single. Nonetheless, the score moves up to 101 for 2. This pitch is biting. Look at that one. Wow, it came back a long way. That was almost 35-degree turn. She tossed it up, and it came back a long way. Dart to Henry, and she just strokes it into the offside, and they go through for a quick single. Well run, ladies. 20 needed now. 102 for 3. Due to the fact that the fielders are on the edge of the circle, well run, Henry. She just played that into the offside. Good, sensible batting from Henry. She's known as a big hitter. There's a ring of 4 on the offside, and then there's a straight mid-wicket. Bowl to Nation. She drives hard down the onside of the pitch. Dar comes across field. There is no run. 102 for 3. Let's watch now. Nation Seckers comes in now. Bowl to Nation, and Nation drives. It peels off the outer portion of the bat. It goes to the field at cover. There is no run. So Dar have concluded her spell, her 4-over spell. None for 20 from Dar, 4 overs. West Indies need 20 from 24 deliveries to win the second T20 International. Nation is on 5 with her. Henry is on 3. So after 16 overs, West Indies 102 for 3, needing a further 20 to win. With 4 overs remaining, 7 wickets in hand, we should from here. We should win from here. Errol Webley is saying, I like how you analyze the players and the game. I think you should be given a chance to share your critics with our team on conclusion of each game. Well, I would be happy to do so, Errol Webley, and I appreciate the confidence that you placed in me. I really appreciate that. It's inspiring. It's motivating. Tuba to Henry, who guide this into the offside. They go through for a quick single. These two are going to run very fast. The score moves up now to 103. 103 for 3. Henry, 4 from 4. All singles. All singles will do it. Let's see what Nation will do now. She's on 5 from 11. That's not good enough a strike rate. That is less than 50. So she needs now to step on it, but be careful. Careful approach. Bowl to Nation, and Nation tried to pull this away. Well done by Henry. Good work there. Good professional work there by Henry, preventing Tuba from fielding the ball and so allowing us to get the single. So another single as Nation backs away. She was looking to pull it through the onside. It was a flipper, quicker onto her than was expected, and Tuba ran into Henry, hit her bat out of her hand, and they go through for a single ball. That was a lovely delivery by Tuba. It pitched on about mid-stump, and it turns away from the poke of Henry and goes through to the keeper, and there was no run. Lovely delivery. And Tuba here is really bowling well. Wow, what a delivery there. She comes in, bowl to Henry, and Henry have enough of it. And she hit this high in the air. The fielder came in for the catch. She didn't quite get there. They're gone for 1. They will come back for 2. And they are going back for the 3rd run. Well run by these two. These two are probably the 2 best runners in the West Indies team. So Henry, after being beaten by that leg break, the previous delivery, had said enough is enough. And she hit the ball high in the air, down towards the field and the cover boundary, who just couldn't get there. She went for the catch instead of saving the boundary. As a result, it allows the West Indies batswoman to go through for 3. So Nation, who is on 6, comes into strike. 107 for 3 now. West Indies need another 15 runs to win from 20 deliveries. 15 needed from 20 deliveries. Nation on strike. Tuba. 2 deliveries to go in her spell. Pitched up. Hedge. Past the keeper. Down towards 3rd man. They're gone for 1. They're coming back for the 2nd. It's going very close to the boundary. I'm sure they're going to get 3. Yes, they come back for the 3rd run. West Indies 110 for 3. Tuba is down on her knees because she's mesmerizing the West Indies batswoman, but just cannot get the wicket. What a lovely spell this is from Tuba. Look at that. Off the edge. The keeper was wrong-footed. Where first slip should be. And that is a mistake by Dar. Because you have to get the West Indies batswoman out to win this match. There are 7 wickets in hand. They are going to get the runs. She should have had a first slip there. That was a mistake. So the final delivery of Tuba's spell, and I can't be too happy for it to come to an end. Bowl, a bad delivery though, but Henry did not pull it away. 110 for 3. Good spell by Tuba. 1 for 26 from her 4 overs. But I'm telling you, it was magical. It was magical. It was a magical spell by Tuba. West Indies, though, large and in charge. 12 runs needed from 18 deliveries. Henry is on 7. Nation is on 9. West Indies 110 for 3 at the end of over number 17. Saying batsman is cool. No problem with that. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, indeed, Esso, she has bowled very well. Champion leg spinner. And as these pitches get slower for the remaining 2 matches, it will be very, very interesting to see how Tuba go. I think Sadia is going to bowl this over. Yeah, I'm expecting Sadia to bowl this over because you really need wicket. Yes, Sadia is bowling the over. This is her final over. This is the last trump card. I don't think Diana is going to make a much of an impression. Sadia bowl, and that one cuts off the stump. If she had cut it any later, it would have been into the stump, but I think it's going to run very close to the boundary. I think that's 4 runs. Despite the best effort of Diana, I think it is 4 runs. They run 2 anyhow. Let's just check and see what will happen. I definitely think it is 4 runs. You know, in this first, I think, you know, in the first T20, I think that we robbed them 4 runs. We robbed them because something similar like this, and the umpire said it was not 4. Wow, this is brilliant, you know. This is absolutely brilliant. It's not 4, you know. Stunning effort there by the fielder. What's her name? 22 Zoo again. Aisha. Stunning effort by the Pakistani young lady. What a brilliant stop. Congratulations. Absolutely stunning. What a stop, young lady. Brilliant cricket. Magnificent. Magnificent effort there. Well done. Look at that. The ball got, when the boundary move, those things that they have around the boundary, look, the ball already left her hand and it hasn't moved yet. It hasn't moved yet. Look at it there. The ball left her hand before it moved. Stunning effort. Absolutely stunning effort from the fielder. Well done, young lady. Well done. I don't know why they have to check it so long. You know, why they have to check it so long, I do not know why. SO said drop. I know that my screen might be behind, but was it previously? Tuba is definitely, yes, she's a top class bowler. I rate her highly. So they are still checking this one. I was saying that for the next 3 matches, as the pitch gets tired, because 5 matches would have gone, and as it gets slower and turns some more, it's going to be very interesting to see how we play Tuba. Zadia over the years have been a stalwart for Pakistan. She has bowled well. But I'm telling you, Tuba is going to be the key. So they run 3. 9 runs needed now. These girls are always going to run. Bowl to Henry, and Henry drives. What was that? Through the keeper legs. It's going to run very close to the boundary. Again, it got there now. She gave up. Dark gave up, and it goes into the boundary for 4. Let's watch the signal from the umpire. Was it an edge, or the keeper just missed it? I'm waiting on the replay. It goes into the boundary for 4. Lovely shot there. Well, effective. Let's say effective. So Henry, yes, dropped. Those are hard to take, though, you know. To how close the keeper is to the batswoman. Those big edge. You really don't want to call those big edge a drop. You really don't want to call those big edge a drop. So 4 more runs there. West Indies now needing 5 runs to win, and we're closing in on victory here now. It would take a miracle for Pakistan to win from here. It was really a pleasure being here. Comes bold outside the half stump. She strokes it into the offside. They go through for a quick singer. And West Indies is running Pakistan rugged at this time. These 2, as I said, are the best 2 runners in the team. As a pair, they are the best 2 runners. 118 for 3. Really enjoy your company today. I really enjoy the banter. I really glad that Roddy Latu came and made a post without doing his research. You know, really glad. Okay. Because I owe him one a long time. Wide signal, 119 for 3. You know, I think Pakistan gave up, and West Indies stay on course. West Indies is staying on course to win both series by clean sweep and to give Pakistan a 8 love. So after this, it will be 5 love now. Bowl wide again outside the half stump. Wide. Did the umpire signal? She said that the batswoman move across. Nation is not happy with that at all. Let's see. Well, no, but in her original stand, she wasn't over there. You got it wrong, umpire. You got it wrong. It's her original stand when the ball let go. And that's, come on, umpire. Come on. No. She's saying that the batsman move across. But look, no, she's wrong. The law said it's a batswoman standing in her original position. Original position. Poloski is getting it wrong. Nation drives down to long off for a single. That puts the score up to 120. It's the batsman in her original position. If she moves across before the ball is delivered, that's a different thing. But if when the ball is delivered, she was in her original position, it doesn't matter if she move across, it's a wide. Poloski from Australia got it wrong. She got it dead wrong. Yes, Michael Douglas, it was too clear wide. I agree with you. So as we 120 for 3 at the end of over number 18. West Indies on the verge of going 2 up in the T20 International Series. And overall, West Indies is leading the series 5-0. The men won today in Nepal. What a brilliant last over by Matthew Ford, conceding only 6 runs. Obed McCoy bowled brilliantly. What an innings by Gudakesh Moti. 33 from 18 deliveries. Outstanding. After 18 overs, West Indies was 119 for 7. And then Gudakesh Moti took matters in his own hands. And for the next 8 deliveries, he scored 33 runs. Matthew Ford was there with him also. He scored 11 from the 6 deliveries he faced. O'Shane Thomas, I think, is in trouble with the ICC for sending off the Pakistan number 3, the Nepali number 3 batsman when he was given out caught behind. That ball clearly came off the batsman's shoulder. He's still icing it at this moment. But I don't think that's what O'Shane is going to be in trouble with the ICC for, but was sending off the batsman. He did this, get off. And I think that he's going to be in trouble. The law clearly states that you can banter the batsman, but once he's out, you have to stop. Nation drives into the offside. She didn't time it quite well. She stayed in her crease on this occasion, and the score remains 120 for 3. 1 to tie, 2 to win. Nashra, the left-arm orthodox spinner, she comes in now to bowl to Nation. She's up, bowl to Nation. And Nation hit this high in the air, down towards long on, over the top. It goes into the boundary. That's the victory for West Indies. Nation 124 for 3. West Indies winning comfortable by 7 wickets. So West Indies won both matches today. West Indies A beat Nepal by 10 runs. And now West Indies women winning by 7 wickets. Congratulations to West Indies women. You should, I'm again saying it, that batter is a baseball term. Randy Giddens, I will not tell you what to say. You don't tell me what to say. I say batswoman and I say batsman because I'm comfortable with that. Because batters is a baseball term. It's an American term. And I'm not going to introduce it into cricket. Those who want to say so, fine. I don't have an issue with you, but don't tell me what to say. You can say it, but don't tell me what to say. It's a baseball term. Jade Glasgow, both you and yours, your pundits did not give the West Indies women a chance against Pakistan women. I am glad to see them proving all wrong. Congrats to our woman. Jade Glasgow, I think you are a little disingenuous there. I will admit that we had Pakistan as the favorite going into the series. And that is because they have beaten New Zealand, they have beaten South Africa, and they have beaten Bangladesh at home in their last 3 series. New Zealand and South Africa. While I understand they beat in Bangladesh, but New Zealand and South Africa. So it's not that we never gave West Indies a chance. I don't think anyone said that we are not giving West Indies a chance, but I think we said that they were the favorite. Yes, well done. Well done. Mary Sugar is saying, well done. SOS, congrats. Yes, yes, we know that the match is over. Nepal, Pakistan, and Rodilatu were sent packing today. Thank you. Well done. Well done, Pernell Christie. Jay, yes, Jay, thank you for being here. Stedroy Mead, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the commentary. Please smash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button if you have not already subscribed. It was a pleasure being here with you today. Have a good one. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Have a happy Sunday. Bye for now.